Okay, now in this video series, I'm going to be sharing with you how to generate a lot of traffic, a lot of free traffic, high quality traffic using articles. Now, article marketing is something that's been around for a while, and a lot of people have heard about it, and a lot of people disregard it. But article marketing can be some of the best quality traffic you can get out there. And I'm going to share with you first how to write a great article and how to do it quickly. Now, the number one rule about article marketing is when you're going to write an article is you don't quit. And what I mean by that is not, hey, don't give up or you can do it or something. I mean, all those things are great. What I mean is when you sit down to write an article, don't get up until you're done writing the article. I'm talking about to get a drink, to get a snack, to watch TV, to answer the phone, anything. Writing an article shouldn't ever take you more than 10 minutes. Really, you can do it in about 5 minutes. So the secret is do it, get it done. Don't get up for any reason whatsoever. Okay? Now, as far as the outline or the layout for your article, what you want to do is you want to have, let's say, um, your article is about losing weight, and your title is, how to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 weeks without changing, your diet or something like that. Um, what you want to do is you want to have two solutions. Okay, so the first one might be to add to your cardio, and the second one might be to add weight training. And I'm just giving examples here, just off the top of my head. Okay, um, but what you would do is, let's say the first one is add to your cardio. You want to then have two different techniques. Like, first one is to add to your cardio. One of the best ways to do this is to take a walk each day instead of driving to work. If you work nearby, leave a half an hour earlier and walk there. Or when you're done working, or when you're on the phone, talk on the phone while you walk, or take the stairs instead of the elevators. But have a couple different techniques, okay? And then your second solution is to add to your weightlifting. Maybe then the case is when you're carrying your groceries inside, a great technique is to get plastic bags and do curls as you're walking up the stairs with them or something. And again, I'm just making it up, but the idea is for an article to be good quality, you have to have different solutions and different techniques for doing those solutions in order to get people that are reading it to get their mind going, thinking about solutions, picturing themselves doing it, and saying, that's a good idea, that's another good idea, oh, I hadn't thought of that, that's good. And the next thing to do is to have what's called a signature box or a bio box on your article. And you can do this signature box the same in your same niches for all of your articles. So this shouldn't really take you any time to do this once you've set it up. And basically what you're saying in there is, your name, whatever it is. Let's say it's Mark Jones. Mark Jones is an expert in the weight loss niche. He owns Weight Loss for Dummies 101.com. If you enjoyed this article, be sure to download Mark's free ebook, How I Lost 97 Pounds in 63 Days While Only Eating Chocolate, or whatever it is. And so what happens is when your articles get read by people, it's going to leave them wanting more. Okay, you've given them good information, but you can never solve everybody's problems in one article, so of course they're going to want to hear more. Okay, so you give good quality information in the format that I mentioned, which is at least two solutions with a couple of options for different techniques for doing those solutions, and then your bio box. Now, there's a ton of different ways to submit your sites and to spin articles and everything else. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that either you write your own articles or you hire somebody specific each and every time to write articles for you. In other words, don't hire one person one time and then somebody else the next time. And what you do is when the articles are written, instead of going through all the submission options and everything, the most important one to submit to is Ezine Articles. They've got the best relationship with Google. Google really loves them. And what you're going to find is that if you go to Google, and I'll just show you here. Okay, so if you're at Google and you type in a phrase like lose 10 pounds in a week, for example, what you'll see here is it says this is out of 267,000 results. Okay, but that's not really accurate for what we're looking for. What we want to do is we want to put it in quotes so that we'll know how many sites actually have those words in that order. So as you can see here, it's 14,300. Okay, now anything less than 30,000, okay, if you write an article that has this as the title, has a picture that you call lose 10 pounds in a week, and has this phrase mentioned in the first or second paragraph, you're almost for sure, if you submit it to Ezine Articles, going to get a page 1 ranking on Google. Most likely it's going to be in you know, the first couple of results here. Now yeah, like I mean they're in Wiki Answers right here. Yeah, Ezine Articles, page 1. Okay, so what happens now is after you write that article, you go to Ezine Articles and you sign up for free, which is right here, and just create that account and submit your article. And the secret is again, like I mentioned in one of the videos earlier, is to get some keyword research done on your niche so that you've got, you know, a few hundred keyword terms that are what's considered long tail keywords. Like for example, lose 10 pounds in a week is much more targeted than, say for example, lose 10 pounds. If you look at that, that's 53,000. Now if you wrote an article and you put it in Ezine Articles and you did it right, you may be on page 1. Like for example, this guy right here, they are on page 1, which is great, but it gets harder as you get more and more targeted. Anything under 30,000, you could do it almost on accident and get on page 1. But if you, for example, use like a term like lose weight, okay, this is a lot more targeted. I'm sorry, it's a lot more broad versus a lot more targeted. And so you're going to have to deal with things like backlinks and relevant backlinks, and you know, being more competitive as far as how you're going to optimize your site and stuff like that. So we're not looking for that right now. We're looking for traffic, fast traffic that's free. And the best way to do it is to use a long tail keyword. Make sure that you're anywhere from 30,000 to 50,000. If you're at 30,000 to 20,000, it's going to be a piece of cake. 30 to 50,000, you want to make sure you do a good job with your article. And it's always great if you can always add a picture if it's like on a blog post or something like that. But for Ezine Articles, you want to look at something that's 30 to 50,000. So that's it. It's really just a great resource, a great way to get a lot of traffic for free doing articles. And it's one of the best ways to generate a lot of traffic quickly, especially if you're an affiliate.